Hey, 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 good looking. You want to sit there and see what we have today in my kitchen? Grab a hold of that vine, swing right on in my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Oh, hey there, good looking. I'm so glad that you came into my kitchen today because, boy, I have a snack that we're going to be making up. Most of us know these as Dots Pretzels. Now, everyone knows how expensive the snacks have become in the stores. So that's what made me, I've made these dot pretzels so much in the past. I figured I'd bring you along and show you how we sit there and turn ordinary pretzels such as these Snyder's sourdough nibblers, and we're going to sit there and turn them into a delicious Dots pretzel. So I simply went to the dollar store and I picked up a bag of pretzels. Now I chose to go with these nibblers because my husband and myself really like the sourdough nibblers. And with that all being said, we're just going to sit there and set the nibblers off to the side because we have some of the powdered recipe that we need to mix up. So, and as you see, I already sat there and made up my own ranch dressing seasoning mix. So, if you don't want to sit there and use the homemade, it would call for one package that you would buy in the stores. So, one package of the homemade seasoning mix would be 2 tablespoons. So, I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons to my bowl here. Now, I'm going to sit there and go ahead and we're going to mix up 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. So let's add them 2 teaspoons. Half of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. 1 teaspoon dill weed. I already have half of a teaspoon down. Now there's a full teaspoon of the dill weed, 1 teaspoon of pepper, or you could even use lemon pepper. Now I have myself a spoon, and let's just go ahead and mix all the seasoning flavor all up. And be sure to mix it well. I'm going to transfer it over to a small dish. That way we can sit there and go on with the rest of our recipe. So let me get this in a small dish. Now, grab your bag of pretzels, whatever type you're using. I'm using the Schneider's sourdough nibblers. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open that up. And we're going to pour all these pretzels into the bowl where we mix up all our seasoning mix. Now, we have 1/3 cup of popcorn oil, and it's the butter flavored. So, and if you don't want to do that, you can mix up your own popcorn oil simply just by mixing up some oil and butter and mixing it all up. Whoa! I'm notorious for this. Now, we poured all that oil on. Let's go ahead Give all our pretzels a good stir. Before we continue on, we want to get that oil on all the goodness of each one of these little nuggets. Now you could use the sticks or you could use the traditional looking pretzels. But like I say, we're going with the nibblers because that's what my husband and I enjoy the most. Okay, it looks like we got them pretty well all mixed up. Now, we're going to sit there and bring back all them seasonings. And a little bit at a time, I'm going to sprinkle them, that seasoning mix that we just made up, over the pretzels. Give that all a good stir. And then we're going to come back. We're going to put the rest of the Dots pretzel seasoning mix over the pretzels. Okay. Mix that all up. And we're just going to keep doing this until we have that whole mixture that we made all onto the pretzels. So, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we have all our ingredients over our pretzels. Now the hardest part. Leave these sit for at least 20 to 30 minutes so the pretzels can kind of absorb all this goodness into the pretzel. Go ahead, preheat your oven to 200 degrees, and after the 30 minutes of letting these soak, we'll take it from there. Our pretzels have been sitting. They've been soaking up all them glorious oils along with all the seasonings. Now I have myself out a pan. We're going to sit there and put some of these in a pan. And off to a 200 degree hot oven. And we're going to stir these up in our pan every 5 minutes. So let me finishing filling up my pan and off to the hot oven for some loving. Off to the oven we go. We gotta quick finish up this video because these are going really fast in my household. So, happy eatings, everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And welcome to my family here. If you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button. That way you always know every time I do put out a new video. And as always, here is to happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now. You hear?